Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony Speaks Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you here live every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Different live picks from today's card. And today, picture from this 15-game card from Major League Baseball. Action on the W as well. Probably peripheral segment, CFL thrown in there as well. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, set notifications. Lots of great content over our channel, not only live, but as well as on demand. So first thing you want to do is give us that like, that thumbs up. Really greatly appreciate that. Helps us build our audience, whether you watch us live or on the replay. So first thing we'll do is meet the cappers, get right to the picks as we don't mess around here on the Tony Six Morning Show. Let's say hello to Rod. Rod, what's happening?
No, not too much, Tony. Can't complain about yesterday. Nice little winning day. Get my MLB play the day again with the Rays. Man, they be cooking along are them Rays, so can't complain what they're doing. Just to continue to stack units for us. I've been Tampa Bay, so keep riding them. They've been hot. And then the CFL game, just what I said, take the Winnipeg Blue Bombers and the over in that one. Edmonton, until they can get some offensive cooking, they in trouble. They had, 18 offensive opportunities and 13 tune-outs in those 18 opportunities. So tough for the Elks. Continue to get L's in that one. But definitely small slate. Looking for a nice big slate today in the MLB. We got some WNBA action as well on the CFL. So let's start the weekend of winning. I think we got some great spots to make some money today.
Rays just a half game out up behind the Yankees, and they're plus 320 to win the East. That's interesting.
Right?
Yeah. they look like the beast of the East right now. They don't know where to play if they got the playoff game, right? They can't play in a minor league stadium if they got to host playoff game. So we'll see what rolls there. Let's go to Chris. Chris, what's happening?
Oh, not much. Kind of stumbled a little bit yesterday, 1-2, but we're still up 12-3 for the week, so not a bad stumble. And then we got a Junior Caminero home run off of our home run video. So that's 3 days in a row. We're looking to make it 4 today, get a lot out there. So, I'm just looking to get into the big card today and find some winners.
Absolutely. Let's say hello over to Alessandro. Alessandro, big day yesterday.
No, yeah, yesterday was a nice day. 6th winning day out of 7 days, up almost like over 10 units. 12-2 in the WNBA last 10 days. Pretty hot right now. It's good to see. Just want to keep it going,
Very good. Welcome back. Welcome to the morning show, Justin.
Thank you. Not a bad day yesterday. I lost my first premium in the Mariners game. Whole bunch of rain, whole bunch of delays, a little irritated, but other than that, it wasn't a bad day.
Yeah, they finally got that one right when Rod signed off. The game started yesterday, happy hour, but they got that one in. Yeah,
just as we signed off, all of a sudden you popped in and we're like, "Hey, the game started!" And we were like, "What? It is? Oh,
yeah,
exactly how it was."
Exactly. Yeah, guys, we are looking for cappers this time of the year. So if you checked our videos, if you want to come in for auditions, just let us know in the chat. All right. I just had one premium. This came in with after a rough one on Wednesday. Just came in with one. Hit the Rays. They get it done against the KC Royals, who now have to look at a Dodgers over the weekend to see what's wrong there with their losing streak. Their Rays, just like I said, knocking on the door there with in that one. All right, looks like we've got a capper looking for this audition. Let's see what it is. We'll bring him in right now. Say hello to Jerry. Jerry, what's going on? We need the wide angle on your camera.
Oh, how you doing today, Tony? My
Very good.
Might be messed up.
Tell us about yourself.
Oh yeah, man. I'm from Gainesville, Florida, man. I wanted to do an audition, try to get some picks out there today and seeking out make some money with you guys.
Very good, very good. Welcome aboard, Jerry, here on this live audition. All right, let's get to the games here, guys. Just keep an eye on some of the weather here. 48% chance of rain in Pittsburgh as they host the Mets. We got 35% in Baltimore in there as well. What else do we have today? 39% in Cleveland. And just make note that we're seeing Nathan Eovaldi returns to the starting rotation here off that bicep injury for Texas. Remember, they're missing Molly and Eovaldi. Eovaldi comes back today for the Texas Rangers. All right, so let's get to the baseball here for today. We'll get started here with the Mets and Pirates. Here we see the Mets favorite $1.40 total 8.5. Rays and the Orioles. Here we've got the Rays $1.25 total of 9. Athletics and the Yankees. The Yankees $2.39 total 8.5. Padres and Reds. Here we got the Padres here, $1.25, total of 9. And then we'll close this block with the Twins and Tigers. We've seen now the Tigers, $1.20, total 8.5. We get a start here with Rod.
Yeah, you look here in this block of games. First one I'm looking at here is look at the Mets taking on the Pirates. Both teams not playing the greatest ball right now, but you look, Mets, they just continue to roll along against the National League as the favorite. When they're favored, guess what? They've won 14 straight against the National League. I'll take the Mets and Pedersen. Keller, hey, he's I don't know whether his motivation is shot or he's kind of like skis. They just he pitches great, and then they just give him no run support whatsoever. So give me the Mets in that matchup, and then if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep taking Tampa Bay. They've been rolling along. I'm going to call that a little bit of the funky line of the day, but Rays minus 130, 7-3 in their last 10, and we know what they've been doing over like their last 30 against the Baltimore squad that's 4 games below 500 at home. 4-6 in their last 10, but they're only a plus 110. Something seems funky there to me, but I'll just not going to overthink it. Pepiot's been good for the Rays. I believe he's won his last 2 starts, so give me Tampa in that one. And then, man, it's it was supposed to be Schmitty, right? But it's not Schmitty for the Yankees. We got Will Warren going for the Yankees. Even with Will Warren going and Spence on the bump, give me the under. It just keeps continuing to hit. We haven't seen a whole lot of smashing of offense from the Yankees games at all. What is it, 12 straight unders? And at 8.5, it seems a little light. Still, I'll take the under 8.5. Athletics and the Yankees.
With Rod, we move on to Chris.
Yeah, absolutely agree with Tampa Bay. We got to keep riding them. They were my one win from yesterday as well. So I think they do well coming in here to Baltimore, take care of the Orioles here. So we're going to take them. Not a bad price on the money line at the moment. So grab that. Take the under in the Mets-Pirates game. I just don't think we're going to see a whole lot of runs in this when you got Peterson, Keller. I think it could be a pitching duel between these two here. Pirates, we know, not allowing a lot of run support for anybody at this point. And then Minnesota, Detroit, we're getting a really good price with the hyphenated here, Gibson Long. So yeah, I think while we're getting that good price with the Tigers at home on the money line, I'm going to take it.
There with Chris. On over to Justin.
I'll start off with the Pittsburgh. With the Pittsburgh game, I'm not from Pittsburgh, but I'm living in Pittsburgh, and there's definitely going to be some type of rain. Game going to go. I just don't know how it's going to affect, but what I did bet is I like the first 5 under 4.5, and I like the full game under 8.5. I'll be on the island as far as Baltimore and the Rays game. I haven't bet it yet, but I'm going to be on the Orioles money line, looking at plus 105. Kind of like Sagana. I like the form. He's not in the form that I like, but I like the Orioles. I don't want to stand in front of the Rays, but I like that price. I feel like the line telling you everything. And I ain't got nothing in Detroit and the Twins. You said Padres and the Reds, right?
Yeah, Padres Reds here. Yep.
I like the over 9. I don't like Martinez. I think Cease could get hit in Great American.
All right, good. Move on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, I'll actually echo that statement on the over in that Padres game. I do like the Padres to win that game, though. Minus 135, minus 130 is not bad. Just think they have a deeper lineup, and at the end of the day, I do trust Cease more than Martinez. Yeah, I'll take the Tigers as well. Gibson Long, minus 120. Again, just a better, deeper lineup. We don't even know who's pitching today for the Twins. Probably going to be like a bullpen game. I like the Tigers' offense to score a lot of runs there. And then, yeah, I'll hop on the Rays with you guys. They're, a game back from New York?
Yeah,
it's getting real
putting pressure on you guys.
Yeah, no, it's getting real scary for the Yankees. I mean, it's been scary for the Mets. Sky's starting to fall in New York pretty much. But, no, yeah, I like the Rays today. And then, yeah, I'll touch the Yankees there, minus 1.5. I do think they get it done today. I think Warren has a good outing today, 5-6 strong. The bats are going to eventually wake up, especially against this Athletics bullpen, worse than baseball. So, yeah, I look for the Yankees to win today.
Yeah, from Alessandro on over to Jerry.
Oh yeah, in this first slot, I like you can give me the Mets under. I like the Yankees money line, and the Reds and Padres was in this slot as well.
Yes.
give me the Padres, and also what was that spot?
There we, Rays and Orioles. That's
Oh,
oh,
Tampa Bay Rays money line. Yeah,
there we go.
they're hot right now. Their bats are hot. I like Tampa Bay Rays money line today.
There we go from Jerry. Tell you what I think here about these games. I'm going to go under here with the Mets and the Pirates. Mets just not hitting much right now. 237 over their past 7. And Pittsburgh just 223 against left-handed starters. Pirates bullpen has been pretty good form right now against NL starters with an ERA of 3.2 or lower. Pirates 13-3 to the under. I'll look for the under in that one. Just going to continue to ride these Rays. Tampa over their past 6 hitting 304. Baltimore over their past 7 $1.84. Pepio's ERA on the road under 3. Sagano past 5 starts, ERA approaching 5. And I'll look here at matter of fact, when the Baltimore Orioles face these good bullpens, 10-28 facing a team with a bullpen whip of 1.25 or lower, losing 22 units. Got to look at the Rays there and that one. Also agree there. I'm actually going to look at the in this one. What do we got here? That inside of this block. I'll look at the Tigers here in this spot here. We don't know who's rolling. It might be a bullpen game. It could be Festa. Let's see what we have here. It looks, I'm showing Festa. Festa's not in the greatest form right now. Twins hitting just 237 on the road. And looking at this Minnesota team, their bullpen has been crushed here over the past 7 games. ERA over 10. Tigers 5-1 at home against these bad bullpens with an ERA of 4.2 or higher. I'll look at Detroit in that spot. All right, let's continue here on the Tony 6 Morning Show as we continue. Hey, we got it. Hey, we take what we take what the games give us, my man. That's what we do. If it's a dog, we'll take the dog. If it's favorite, we take the favorite. Whatever the game gives us. All right, next up we've got the Jays and Red Sox here. We got the Red Sox here about $1.10 on both sides here, total 8.5. Cardinals and Guardians. The Cardinals $1.25 on the road, total of 8. Phillies and Braves. In this one, we've got the Braves $1.60 total sits here at 9. Giants and the White Sox here. We got San Francisco $1.55 total 8.5.
Yeah.
And we got the Mariners and the Rangers in this one. We got the Rangers $1.10 total 7.5. We get it started here with. Looks like we lost Jerry there, so we'll get it started here with Rod.
Yeah, for me here in this block, you have Aldi's back. So give me Texas. Some reason Texas just loves to beat up on Seattle. The last time they met, it was a nice little win for Texas. We've seen, what was it, 3-1 on the series this year? No, actually, it's been 5-1 for the Mariners. They've been actually dominant against Texas, but before that, I just remember Texas always whooping them. So I think it's with Eovaldi back, and then Seattle. It's just one of those spots. What do we have? Any games on the road? Was this game 8? It's a long time out on the road. You went from Chicago to Minnesota, and now you're down in Texas. Tough spot here. It's going to be a tough series, I think, for Seattle altogether. I think I'll be fading them a lot this series. So give me Texas at the coin flip price there. And then another one I'm looking at in this time block of games is, the Braves. Hey, they've been hot, right? 6-4. I don't want to lay minus 160 with Elder on the bump. Abel's been pretty good. Mick Abel been rolling along for the Phillies. I think he has a half decent start there again. Most outstanding Atlanta bats. Philly gets a win. Give me a nice plus 135 with the Philadelphia Phillies there in that matchup. And then give me the White Sox. Hey, if you can lose to the Marlins, you can definitely lose to the White Sox. Even with Savali on the bump going for the White Sox. The roof is on fire and it's burning. The Giants are burning 3-7 in the last 10. And they're out on the road where they're below 500. I'll take the White Sox in that one.
Yeah, from Ron, we move on over to Chris.
Yeah, looking at that Philadelphia Atlanta, it looks like there's going to be some potential for rain today in the area. So the Braves are back at home. And, of course, we know what they typically do at home, 22-12 to the under. You got Mick Abel on there. You got Elder. I think we see a little bit lower than 9.5 in that matchup. And then same thing, Texas, Seattle. I mean, you got Eovaldi going there. Did the video on YouTube. You guys can check that one out as well for the deeper dive there. But I'm going to take the under in that one. Logan Gilbert and Anthony Eovaldi. I think we see a pitcher's duel in that one, lower scoring matchup. Plus, we know what Texas does at home in that situation. And then let's see here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. What I like in that block.
There from Chris. We move on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, I see a pitcher's duel in that Cardinals Guardians game with Sonny Gray and Luis Ortiz. Guardians lineup's like 25th in the MLB in batting average right now. Cardinals is a top 10 lineup, so I expect the Cardinals to win that game. Close one though, probably like a 4-2, 3-2 type game. So yeah, give me the under and the Cardinals in that game. And not a lot I like in this slot. The Mariners and Rangers game, I'm saying just give me the over 7.5 with those two pitchers on the mound. Everybody's going to be jumping on this under. I mean, they're both basically making their first or second starts back. Eovaldi I've never been in love with despite his numbers. I don't know. I could see the Mariners getting to him. Kyle Raleigh home run prop maybe. And, Mariners and the over in that game, over 7.5. And then the last one, let me jump on the Phillies money line. They get off the schneid. Score a lot of runs today. Give some support to Mick Abel and plus 130. I like the price.
There we go from Alessandro. Move on over to Justin.
Yeah, I got give me 2 plays in the Red Sox. I like the Red Sox money line minus 107. Also like Jordan Durant over 1.5 bases minus 115. And the Cardinals game, give me the Cardinals money line, and also give me Brendan Donovan over 1.5 bases. I got Burleson on my card, but I like Brendan Donovan too. Give me 1.5 bases minus 106. As far as the Braves game, Braves fan, I bet the Braves series minus 160. Just something I like to do in divisional homer bet, but that's what I bet. And I also like Matt Olson over 1.5 bases minus 106. Oh, and I like the Mariners with Gilbert minus money line minus 112 too.
There we go here from Justin here. Tell you what I think here about these games here on this block. I'm going to look here with with Toronto in this one. Toronto hitting 275 over their past 27. They're hitting the ball pretty well. Boston past 6 games hitting 225. It's been a little struggle offensively without Devers in that lineup. And then, the birds will be chirping when they go back to Fenway with all the media, all the questions about the offense, lack of offense. So a lot of pressure on these bats for Boston to produce post Devers here. Blue Jays have won 7 of 12 on the road. I like this dog here with Cleveland here. I'm not a fan of St. Louis on the road. Cardinals hitting just 237 over their past 8. Gray in his past 5 road starts an ERA near 6. Ortiz has some pretty good home splits. Cardinals bullpen on the road nearly ERA of 5. And against winning teams, the Cardinals this year 7-12 on the road, losing 4 units. Against righties, the Guardians 16-9 at home, winning 6.5 units. I'll look at Cleveland in that spot. Also, I'm going to take the plus here with Philadelphia. I don't want to lay that kind of price of the elder on the mound. That's just not what I'm going to do there. I know Phillies are 16-11 on the road against right-handed starters. I think it's a relief they're not going to have to face these really good arms from Houston, right? They face some pretty good arms there with those Astros. So I'll look at Philly at that plus price. I like the under here with the Giants and White Sox. This might be our sleep inducer series of the weekend. Roop on the mound here, but San Francisco just not hitting over the past 6, just 207. And we know the White Sox over the past 8 hitting 206. We look at San Francisco when they're big favorites here of $1.25 to 175. They're 25-7 to the under. So I'll look at the under in that spot. All right, let's continue here on the Tony X Morning Show as we close out baseball with these following games. We've got the Rockies at the Brewers. This one, Brewers 220, total 8.5. Cubs at the Astros, $1.10 for the Astros, total of 8. Dodgers at the Royals. Dodgers now up to $1.50, $1.60. I saw an opener at $1.37 when this one opened up. But LA get money here, total 9.5. I think the Royals have lost 10 straight at home. Nats and then Angels. Wow, look at this. Angels $1.60, total 8.5. And we close out with those Marlins on the road. Keep them on the road. The Diamondbacks are $1.80, total 8.5 there. Woo, some big numbers there at the bottom of the lineup here. We go over to Rod.
Yeah, hey, look at that Arizona and Marlins game. Hey, the Marlins have been hot, right? Not so fast. They've already faced the Arizona Diamondbacks twice in a series and got swept in them both this season. So that's why the Diamondbacks are minus 180 favored. At 8.5, that seems a little light. Both offenses can hit. Give me the over in that matchup. And then the other one is Kansas City at home. 3 games below 500 at home. But I like the over. I think we see plenty of runs. That line telling you all you need to know at 9.5 in Kansas City, a team that normally goes under, and that thing's listed at 9.5. Book's telling you all you need to know. Give me the over 9.5 of the Dodgers and the Royals tonight. Definitely be looking for some RBI props on that one because with May going, and then we got Cameron on the bump, and they're expecting a high-scoring game. I think Cameron might get rocked early. Welcome to the MLB, Cameron, and the Dodgers bats come to life and smack you around. So I lean to the Dodgers, but I like the over as the play there. Book's telling you all you need to know at 9.5 in Kansas City.
89 degrees, wind blowing out there in Kansas City.
Yeah, exactly. There's the RBI prop game of the day. Search it out. I'll take everybody on the Dodgers. You should have a good day. But I'll find some. I'll find some there for the end of the show, please.
There we go. With Ron on over to Chris.
Yeah, I'm going to take in the Rockies Brewers game there. I'm going to take the run line with Milwaukee. Take Jose Quintana there, getting plus 104. And then also, I agree. You need to take Dodgers run line. I think they beat up on the Royals at home. Royals just not doing well at home. And then also, I agree with the over. I mean, I think that's what the Dodgers do in the first game of the series. Typically, they come in and beat up on you. So we'll take the over there, take the run line with the Dodgers. Looking at this nasty Nats and Angels, I'm gonna take it with Jake Irvin. Take that plus 137 with the Nats over Jose Soriano. And take a shot on the Nationals today on the money line.
Here we go with Chris. We move on over to Alessandro.
No, I like the Cubs in that Cubs-Astros game. I just simply think they have a deeper lineup than the Astros. Astros are fresh off a nice, 3-game, goodness, I can't speak. 3-game sweep over the Phillies. I think the Astros might be a little fat and sassy sitting at home. Cubs on a, nice little angle here with Kyle Tucker going against his former team. And like I said, a whole lot deeper lineup. Give me the Cubs here, minus 115, minus 110. I'll take the Brewers, of course, run line as well with Quintana on the mound. I'm not seeing anybody listed for Colorado. It doesn't really matter to me anyways. Brewers run line. Got to go Dodgers over. Touched the under yesterday. That cash, that was nice. But, you got to pick your spots with these overs, and I think this is a spot right here. As Rob was saying, the line tells you everything you need to know. And lastly, we're just going to fade this Yuri Perez kid. I was hoping he would, come on strong this year. Last year, in those 9 starts that he had, it wasn't too bad, actually. I don't know. This year, not looking good. 6'8" kid, a lot of talent, but I don't see him being able to even get the ball across the strike zone. Just struggling with the walks and contact. Give me D-backs all day on the run line.
There from Alessandro. Kyle Freeland on track to return today for Colorado, coming off a back injury, 15-day back stiffness here. But look at the area. You got to wonder if there's other things going on there, because we see that this time of the year where they start shutting guys down for 15 days to try to relieve some of the soreness or try to get better, be more effective. On over to Justin.
As far as the Cubs game, I haven't gotten there. I'm close to the Cubs. I'm real close to the Cubs, but I have bet Kyle Tucker over 1.5. I'm gonna bet him every game every game this series. I'm gonna bet him. I got him today over 1.5 bases plus 106. As far as the Brewers and the Rockies, over 8.5. I got a better number than I'm seeing. I got minus 115. Haven't gotten there, but I do like the Dodgers over 9.5. I like runs. I'm looking at a lot of props. Bobby Witt let me down last night. He tried late, but I might get back on him. Dustin May doesn't impress me. As far as the Angels game, I have nothing. And I'm going to have a premium in the Marlins game.
There from Justin. Tell you what I think about these games. I'll take the Cubs based on their hitting here. 278 over their past 6. Astros just 218 in that period of time. You look at Brandon Walter, his past 3 starts, ERA near 5. I like the Cubs bats here in this one. Also, you're going to look here at the nasty Nats here against the Angels. Washington 263 over their past 6. LA 225 against right-handed starters. Soriano at home, an ERA over 4 against these AL teams with an on-base percentage of 330 or lower. Nationals 5-1 on the road, returning over 6 units. So I'll look at the Nats in this one. I'll look at the Marlins. Marlins without Corbin. They also lost their setup guy, Martinez, to Tommy John. So they're shorthanded in that bullpen. Their bullpen's been terrible at home. ERA 5.5. Marlins have won 8 of 12 on the road, returning 7 units. So when Arizona plays losing teams at home this year, they're 9-10, losing 8.5 units. So I'll take the Marlins here at that price. All right, let's continue here on Antonio's Morning Show as we continue on here. We'll move on over to the W for today. We've got 5 games. I see red all over, so we may have some injury concerns here in the first 2 games on the top of the board. Let's get to them here. We got Lynx and Dream. Dream a 1.5, total 155.5. Fever at the Wings. We've got the Fever 3, total 168.5. Sky and Valkyries. The Valkyries, look at this, 9.5. There's some 8.5s out there, total 158. Liberty and Mercury. Mercury 1, total 168.5. And we close out with the Sun and Storm. The Storm 19, the total 156. Over to Rod.
Yeah, here, big injury concerns today is Caitlin Clark going to play for the Fever. She didn't play yesterday. Back-to-back spot. Well, teams in the back-to-back spot now. What, 3-1 ATS wise. As the back-to-back spot was with the Aces and they got outrighted. So that streak comes to an end with teams that were on the back-to-back spot. So look at that one. I would take the dog with Dallas playing some better hoops. Hey, they've got 2 wins at home now, and that's back-to-back wins at home for Dallas. So I'll grab the 3 with the Wings. Who doesn't love Wings on a Friday? And then looking at Minnesota taking on Atlanta. The big news there is Collier. Is Collier going to play? She's dealing with a back soreness. She didn't play in the last couple games. But she is expected to return there. But I don't know what that line tells me she's not going to return there, especially with Minnesota being the dog. But Atlanta has been playing some pretty good hoops. But Minnesota the better team by far. I would lean to Minnesota in that one. And then one more. You know, you look at Seattle at home laying 19.5. I'm not laying 19.5. I'll grab the Sun plus the 19.5. I think they can keep it close. That's got backdoor cover written all over it. Seattle up by 10, 12 late. They just take the foot off the gas of the Sun, just walk right in that back door and get the cover of the 19.5.
There we go with Ron. On over to Chris.
Yeah, looking at this Indy-Dallas game there, I'm going to take the under there. I mean, Indiana on the road, 5-1 to the under. Dallas at home, 5-2. I just think we see a low-scoring matchup in that one. We're at the 168. I think we get below that today.
Yeah, from Chris on over to Alessandro.
With that first game with the Lynx and the Dream, I'm still going to take the Lynx even if Collier doesn't play. I just simply think they're the deeper team. I trust them more in the spot, even though they're on the road. I'll take the Lynx plus 1.5. I'll also take the Wings plus 3 I'm seeing. They have Paige Beckers going and Caitlin Clark's not going for the Fever. I'll just keep it that simple. They also got Enrique Ngumbawale. She could get it done as well. So, yeah, I like the Wings there. I'm actually leaning Sky on the plus points there against the Valkyries. The Valkyries have just been hot, really. Hard to bet against them, but something tells me the Sky keeps it close. Plus 8.5 feels like a little too much to me. And that's all I got in the WNBA. I do have a ton of premium plays out for you guys today in the WNBA, though, for sure. Check it out.
Yeah, out there with Alessandro. On over to Justin.
As far as the Dream and Lynx in the 2-3 zone, I gave y'all a pick on the Dream team total. So I don't really have nothing else besides that. I do got something else different. I gave you something on the Fever game. But I want to add to that. I like Aaliyah Boston for the Fever. Like a double-double plus 135. As far as the Sky and the Valkyries, I gave out another play on that on the 2-3 zone. But as far as the Sky, I like Angel Reese, 12-plus rebounds. I think I got that at 120. And Storm, Connecticut, I don't have nothing outside that play, and I'm off that Liberty Mercury game.
Here we go from Justin. We'll continue here on the Tony Morning Show. We'll go CFL. Ron, one game, of course, so we said it'll be one Thursday through Sunday this week. Montreal, Hamilton, Montreal, but about a 1.5 to 2 favorite, total 48.5.
Yeah, and you look at this one. It's a little sidewise. Montreal only laid 2.5 or 2. It was 2.5, so come down a little bit. Somebody's come in on Hamilton. Maybe because of the news that Montreal will start Bethel Thompson here at QB for Montreal as their normal QB. Alexander definitely dealing with some injuries, so he missed the last couple of practices for Montreal. Most likely, he'll be the backup for Bethel Thompson, who's going to make his first start for Montreal, and that's why the only the -2. But I think you just plug and play Bethel Thompson right into that one, and Montreal still gets the win. I just don't trust Hamilton. Hamilton not playing the greatest, and I'm not a Bo Levi guy, and that's where he plays for Hamilton. Montreal started their season winners of 3 straight. Lean to an over as well. Probably expect to see some points here on a Friday night as you look with Hamilton. They're last time out they lost to Saskatchewan, but they're here on a bye week, so they were able to plan and get ready for this game. So I expect to see some offense as well. But I think Montreal's just too tough offensively and defensively, even without their QB. Play the 2 with Montreal. They get the job done.
Yeah, from Rod. All right, we got you through the CFL. It's now time for our probably first segment. PK might want to know about we have other shows live. We go Monday through Friday with the happy hour. And stay tuned, and we'll tell you more about our YouTube channel there. Tell you what else, all the great content over on our channel. Like the live show, 5 Eastern time, Monday through Friday. Rod hosting happy hour. All right, now it's time for our Parlay Purple segment, where our cappers give out a parlay, team player prop, game of the future, play it straight. They make the call in this segment. We get it started here with Rod.
And for me here, let's go a little parlay. Let's take the Blue Jays on the money line. They love playing in Fenway. And then what do the Yankees do? They stink. They absolutely stink against teams with losing record. They love to play down to their opponents. I'll take the Athletics plus the 1.5. We'll throw that into the parlay. Dodgers love to beat up on the Royals. Dodgers on the run line. And then throw, what else we can throw in there? Let's just stick with those 3. That's a good 3-team parlay. Plus 670 there on that one. So the Blue Jays, Athletics on the run line, Dodgers on the run line. Parlay those 3 up today.
There we go with Rod. We move right on over to Chris.
Yeah, give me the Nasty Nats on the money line and Tampa Bay on the money line, the Tigers on the money line. Then your home run prop for the day is going to be James Wood to get a home run in that one there. He likes to hit away at night in June. So, I mean, he's doing really well. He's got a slugging percentage over 600. So if he throws him a fastball, or actually throws him a sinker today, it's going to be over with. So James Wood, your home run prop.
There we go with Chris on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, I'm going to go with a little New York parlay here. I'll take the Mets run line. I'll take the Yankees run line. And then I'll add also Dodgers run line. A little bit square. But, yeah, we'll go with those 3 run lines there. Home run prop, give me Vladdy Jr. to get it done today. Great numbers against Bayo. Expect the home run out of him today. Yeah, so ready to see it going.
Going there from Alessandro on over to Justin.
Vladdy might not play. He got hurt. He got hit yesterday.
Yeah.
But I'll give you give me the Dallas Wings money line, the St. Louis Cardinals money line, and give me the Brewers Rockies over 8.5. That give you plus 610. And for a home run prop, I'll give you Quintel Marte plus 475.
There you go there from Justin. Tell you what I like. I like the under with Mets and Pirates, under with Giants and Sox, and I'll take the Dodgers there. So 3-teamer for you from me. All right, we got you through our Parlay Purple segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony's Picks. We just gave you our free plays, but if you want to know where our best plays are, we'll just head on over to Tony'sPicks.com. Link is in the description. You get on over there. Documented records, all leaderboards there showing you who our top performers are, and you can see it right there on the leaders. So let's take a look and see what Rod's got for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com. Amongst the leaders for the year over at Tony'sPicks.com, 3,579 units of profit. Rod, what you got for sale?
And for me, over Tony's Picks today on this Friday, I got my MLB play of the day on a nice run with it. So definitely scoop that up. It's available singly, or it's included in my 3-pack that I got rolling today in the MLB. And then there's also some CFL action the rest of the weekend for long-term subscribers. So it's Friday. Best way to go is grab that long-term pass, grab that 3-day pass. Join me this weekend. Let's have a nice winning weekend together. 3-day pass gets you Friday, gets you Saturday, gets you Sunday, and I throw some Monday in there early enough that you'll get those as well. So definitely jump aboard that 3-day pass this weekend. Take advantage of that 2-for-1 capper promotional as well. Can't go wrong with that. Having 2 cappers. Put money in your pockets as well here this weekend. So take advantage of that. Have 2 cappers making you money this weekend. Jump aboard. Big weekend loading for me. Love it.
Weekend from Rod. You can see an impressive 10-3 run on his play of the day. So get on board with Rod, short-term or long-term. Get signed up. All right, let's take a look over at Tony's Picks, and we'll see what Chris has for sale. Chris has been red hot on baseball right now. 929 units of profit last 7. What you got for sale, Chris?
I got you guys a 3-pack in baseball, like every day usually. I got you a best bet in premium and 2 premiums there. Really good money lines today, so hop on board with that. Get you something 3 days, 7 day. 3 days is going to get you through the weekend here. A lot of baseball action this weekend to hop on, and I'm doing pretty well this week. 12-3 so far on the week, so we're continuing to ride that. Had a little stumble yesterday, but we're back on top here today. And then I got my long-term pass there with the MLB season pass. Get you everything through the World Series for one price. Got a lot of baseball left, so hop on that. And then don't use the promo code Tony T at checkout, save you that 15%. And like I tell you guys every morning, 2 for 1 capper, 2 people putting money in your pocket makes a lot of sense. So hop on board with that, guys. Pair me up with your favorite capper, or pair 2 people up together, and I'll help you put money in your pocket this weekend.
Good. Yeah, got aboard with Chris over at TonySpix.com. Best bets, 3 packs up there. Baseball. You can see all of our one-day passes, our profit guarantee. They must turn a profit or amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. Get on board with Chris over at TonySpix.com. You'll scroll down and see some of Chris's long-term passes, baseball passes up there. A lot of baseball still left to play. At least another 4+ months there when you include the postseason. Get on board with Chris over at TonySpix.com. Let's take a look, see what Alessandro has for sale right now. Alessandro's been absolutely hot right now. You saw yesterday's numbers up there. The W over 800 units the last 7 days. What you got for sale, Alessandro?
No, yeah. So I have a 3-pack in the WNBA. I'm 12-2 my last 10 days in the WNBA, feeling real hot, seeing the board well. So I got a 3-pack for you guys in the WNBA tonight. I also have my Friday best bet. I'm calling it my whale play today. Super high confident play here, and then I also have a MLB triple play out for you guys as well. 3 games in the MLB. So looking to make some money for you guys today. But always hop on something long term. Of course, that's what I always preach. Get you a week pass or a month pass and kind of feel me out. But long term is always something I suggest. And using that Tony T discount code at the checkout, get the 15% off.
Very good. Yeah, again, with Alessandro over at Tony's Picks. You see the great results from Alessandro up there on the board. It is a UFC weekend as well, so no better time. You guys like that 3-day pass on the weekend. Instead of buying the plays individually, you can get on board with Alessandro on a 3-day pass. All of his baseball, the W action, peripheral action in there as well. UFC for the weekend. So get on board with Alessandro over at Tony's Picks. You can see there the plays with Alessandro. So get signed up. Also, all of our long-term passes. We get our plays in by 11 a.m. Eastern time, members plays, but we continue handicapping for our long-term subscribers. We find plays between 10 minutes and 2 hours before game time. We'll enter them in the system as late steam. And those plays are emailed right to your inbox using the email used at sign up. Late steam feature, pretty much exclusive here at TonySpix.com. I don't see it anywhere else. So big benefits there when you get that long-term subscription. So get signed up. All right, let's take a look, see what's rolling on here with Justin. Justin, what you got for sale today?
I'm gonna have a premium in baseball. I'm gonna load it up. I already know what it's gonna be. I'm gonna have a premium in WNBA tomorrow. I'm looking at one for today. But definitely, I already bet it, and I'm gonna upload it probably later on this afternoon for tomorrow. Get ahead of the line.
Yeah, I'm board with Justin over at Tony's Picks and US Cappers. So go ahead and get signed up. All right, guys, I've got a best bet on the board right now from baseball. Having a good baseball year. Documented Tony's Picks. Also a 3-pack with three other premiums plays there. So get on board with me. Or again, get that 3-day pass. You guys like that here on the weekend. My baseball here for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Got full cards here, 15 game cards for the weekend. So get on board. You can match me up with your favorite capper here with the multi-cap, with the 2-for-1 capper promotion. So go ahead and get signed up. All right, guys, we're with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time here with the Tony's Picks Morning Show. Hit that subscribe button. Approaching 50,000 subscribers here on our channel. And hit that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate that. Of course, if you happen to miss any of our shows, just take a trip over to our YouTube channel, head on over to YouTube, and just type Tony's Picks in the search console, and then hit subscribe button to subscribe to us. You'll see the archive of our live show. So if you ever miss a live show, you can watch the replay of it. Members features there. If you'd like to support our work here, you can become a member, get early access to my videos. The happy hour, Monday through Friday here at 5 p.m. Eastern time. You can see Rod host it. You'll see a lot of many cappers there like Ron, Brian, Ron Crawford in there. Justin will pop in as well. So check out the happy hour, 5 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday. Hit that video tab for more on-demand content. El Nino's always looking for those dogs. Chris will tell you about his content up there. Spreadsheet play of the day here from Ron Crawford. Rod with deeper dives. I'll let you know about that. 2-3 zone. Justin will let you know about those WNBA videos. I go deeper dives here with baseball. You like a lot of stats. You like a lot of trends and replay and legal information, pitcher information. Check that out here with my on-demand videos here from Major League Baseball. Keep an eye on the KBO. We usually release that about 8 Eastern time there on the site for those overnight games. So check out Rod. Keep an eye for Ron's KBO plays that get released late on our site there. And, of course, we also have a short feed here. You hit the shorts. Check out some content here. It looks like we got Brian in here with El Ninos with some shorts today on our YouTube channel. So lots of great content. Only going to get more, guys. It's only going to increase. So you got to hit that subscribe button. Lots of great content. Forgot to mention as well, Alessandro with his UFC got that UFC fight video up early. So check that out as well over on the site. Their UFC fight video there that was put up a couple days ago. Alessandro will let you know more about that as well. But we got it down here somewhere. Here we go. The fight video from Alessandro ready to roll here for this weekend. It's card. All right. Let the Cappers talk a little bit more about the content on the channel. Of course, Rod, deeper dives on demand. Of course, the live show, the happy hour this afternoon, evening.
Yeah, definitely lots of deeper content over there. We got some WNBA, we got some CFL for you over there, and definitely tune into the happy hour 5 p.m. Eastern. We'll give you some more winners on that show. Find us some late info. Maybe we'll see who's pitching for the Twins by then. It's looking like it's going to be Festa, most likely. So watch out. He's creepy and Izuki, but sometimes he pitches better than Dookie. So don't get too pissed off at Festa. He looked real good last time out. I think he's got tired of being called Uncle Festa. So watch out for Uncle Festa. We'll see what goes on that one. Tune into the happy hour, 5 p.m. Eastern. We'll deep dive that and see what's going on there with the Twins game. And plenty more action. So definitely tune into the happy hour, 5 p.m. Eastern. Excited for that today.
Yep, a lot of red in the WNBA as well. So get you updates on some of the roster moves here, changes there in the roster. So a lot of injuries in the league. Of course, Chris, you've got great content up there as well. Deeper dives in some baseball and some props.
Yeah, guys, got you a baseball thing out there today for the Texas-Seattle game. You guys can go check that out. Then I've got you 5 home run props I'll be adding in the comments, so make sure you check that out. I think we've already, I think Justin and I already talked in the comments about one we're going to add there, and then I've got you some more I'm loading up I've been looking at today. So check out the comments there. Don't just watch the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, so you can keep up with all of it, all of our content. Everybody's doing great work and everything there. And then also have you some more shorts from the shop this week as I can get them. I know people have been liking those, so I'll get you some more of those. I may go try to go live tomorrow from a AA game here. Novelle Marte is down in AA on a rehab assignment. He's one of my favorite players. I'm going to try not to get a restraining order from stalking him too much there. But pro tip, restraining order is a free autograph. So anyway, I kid. He's awesome. But yeah, I may go live. But more shorts from the shop. I enjoy doing this for you guys. And the home run props have been hitting great. So I appreciate everybody's support.
Very good there from Chris. And Chris, I was trying to catch you in the mornings, and you got that UFC video up.
Yes, no, I put that UFC video up early this week. Go check that out, guys. Break down the whole card. There has been a fight added to the card. It's first fight of the day. It'll be Christopher Ewart versus Jackson McVeigh. I don't know too much about these guys. Kind of young, up-and-coming prospects. But the rest of the card, I got a lot of information on. So, yeah, go check that video out. And, yeah, make it a winning weekend.
Very good. Of course, Justin, you players on our live shows and more, right? We got you on you're on the 2-3 zone there with the W and more.
Yeah, I'm on the 2-3 zone. I'll be on here most mornings, some afternoons at the 5 o'clock happy hour. But definitely always in the morning. It's easier for me in the mornings.
Good, guys. So make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Lots of great content here on the Tony Hooks YouTube channel. Of course, our live show. Appreciate everyone contributing here today. All right, that's going to do it. We're back again tomorrow live at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Anybody have anything to say before we close it out?
Yeah, we're going to take there's some props for you. RBI. Andy Pages, RBI. Mookie Betts, RBI. Nick Kurtz of the Athletics for an RBI. He loves hitting up on Will Warren.
Just take it for a home run. He's going. Yeah, RBI, that's fantastic.
Yeah, plus 200 for
that is great.
Nick Kurtz.
Yes, sir.
Got to go with Nick Kurtz to hit us, get us an RBI, and then I'm going to go Edmund of the Dodgers. Told you I was going to go Dodgers heavy. 3 Dodgers in there today to beat up on the Royals, and then I had to throw in Nick Kurtz from the Athletics just because he loves seeing Will Warren. So he's chomping at the bit to hit us a home run, get Chris's home run, and get our RBI. So I'm going to put the home run in there as well. So there's a home run and an RBI there from Nick Kurtz. Just so you know, the Yankees, 8 straight losses versus teams with losing records at home. 8 straight.
Oh,
If it was Schmitty, I might have been a little more excited for the Yankees there today, but it's Will Warren. He's a dumpster fire. I got to sprinkle on the Athletics as well.
I'm just going to make note of some hot spots. 90 degrees in Cleveland today. It will be 90 degrees in Cincinnati today, 87 in Atlanta today. And where else do we have? 88 in the White Sox game today, 89 in the Royals game. Those are your hot spots today. And also roof information. The roof will be closed in all 3 games of the Marlins and Arizona series. Now that we're in summer, just expect the roof to be closed every game now. Who's going to watch a game at 107-degree temperature in Phoenix? I mean, this is going to be – I don't see that roof opening here anytime soon. All right. That's going to do it here for the Tony This Morning Show, guys. We're going to go to Wake Up. Bye, guys. Make it a winning day. We're back tomorrow on the show.